All right, ladies and gentlemen, enough with that damn counter thing. Enough with the damn counter thing. It was going crazy today. First person to say hot, hot, hot in the chat is our early bird special. Hot, hot, hot. Doesn't have to have any commas in it. It's fine. Hot, hot, hot. Michael Runyon, hot, hot, hot. Bailey Murphy, those are like consecutive together. We'll throw them both the bone. Both of you have a chance to win millions of dollars to scratch off ticket because it has been hot, 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 ladies and gentlemen. It's been crazy out there with the heat. I feel like we're still in the summer, even though ridiculous stuff's happening. So dual winner today, Michael Runyon and Bailey Merzick. Michael, congratulations on that beautiful baby. Katie Chuber in the house. What the heck? Holy smokes. We should probably do a show on Airbnb stuff. No, Tidwell's always got the hot and not, always making it happen there. So, guys, welcome to today's show. Today's show is titled, it is 192, the magic wand. Where would you go? Sean and I were just talking about this a little bit. If you could wave a magic wand somewhere, where would you go? If there's no constraints, anything like that. So we'll get into that, but we got lots of other stuff to talk about. So the magic wand, where would you go? Episode 192 of Talking Real Estate. 192, we're getting close to 200, kiddo. Getting close to 200. Jen, how are you? Ahmad, my friend, how are you, sir? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, let's get a couple things out of the way first. The Michigan Wolverine update. They had the best game they had so far. That was told it was a dominating thing. It was a away game. I did not get to watch. We had too many family things. We had Oktoberfest and all kinds of other stuff going on. So Scott Bergeron did not watch a Michigan football game. I know it's a first probably in a long, long time, probably decades, but that's what happened. So go blue. They play Minnesota, and I will be watching like nobody's business. So that's your Michigan update. Now, let's talk about pool updates. Okay. The pool still has lots of steps in it before we get the pool. I feel like I've been talking about the pool forever now. That's what it feels like. It feels like the pool's been going on for all kinds of, hey, go blue, you got it. So the pool, we had DT is coming out. They have 10 days to come out and move our electrical because right in the middle of the yard. Had to call a cable company. They got to come out. They're coming out tomorrow to move the cable. So 2 more steps before we start getting pool things going in. So there's lots of stuff going on. So Miss Shelley's over here coordinating things, making it happen all the time. So the pool is getting closer. We may do a show from the pool. I don't know. We'll see. We should do an October show from the pool. What do you think? Huh? Swimsuits, anything. First, you're not watching Michigan football. Yes, it is, sir. Definitely is a first. Definitely is a first. All right. So let's talk about Curious Realtor for a second. Our first Curious Realtor of the day. Okay. Would you live in another state if you could? And give me the state. Would you live in another state if you could? And what would the state be? Throw it in the chat for me. If you could live in another state, what state would it be? And Katie, I hope Diamond Dan Schubert is watching with you. Hopefully he is. That'd be a good thing. If you could live in another state, where would you live? Put it in the chat because I'm just curious right now. Just kind of a curiosity is what we got going on right now. Tell me in the chat, if you could live in another state, where would you go? I know where you'd go. Florida, right? Guys, Florida, come on. She's been working on me from Florida like crazy every day. It's Florida this, Florida that. We just want a little place in Florida. I'll be a sweaty mess if I go to Florida.
January.
I'll be a sweaty mess.
Yeah, we can just be snowbirds.
Snowbirds, please. Probably not. Love Michigan. That's my girl, baby. That's why we love you. That's why we love you, because you are a Michigan girl, meaning Michigan, the state, not the college. I know that's not right. So, yeah, that's why we love you. Tell me about a different state. Would you go to a different state? Would you go to a different state? And what state would it be? In Colorado, Chris Bergeron. You know why? Because all you do is ride ski lifts. That's all you do. I'm going to ride the ski lift up to the top of this 14,000-foot mountain. I'm telling you. So far, we got Colorado, and I'm not leaving. What about Jason Tidwell? What's Jason Tidwell thinking? What state would he move to if he could? Okay, Katie Chuber. I know South Haven's your jam, but if you go to another state, where would you go? Where would you go? Where would you go? Where'd you go? Put it in the chat, please. Put it in the chat, please. Texas, baby. Attaboy, look at this guy, Texas. Oh, I could probably sing the No All Maxes Live in Texas song and be truthful to a point, but maybe not in Texas, So, yeah. Also, my good friend Jason Tidwell will be attending our 30th year reunion this weekend. 30th year reunion. So definitely it'll be interesting. So hopefully I'll recover enough to do the show the following Wednesday. So we got Texas, Colorado, and staying in Michigan. What other states? If you could leave the state of Michigan, go somewhere else, live somewhere else. Magic wand again. Where would you go? Where would you go? Where would you go? Where'd you go? Put it in the chat. Hawaii. Holy smokes, girl. They had Definitely, you would need the whatever you could do because that state is ridiculous. That state is ridiculous. I mean, come on now. So Hawaii, she says. Hawaii. All right. Anybody else? What other states? We got Texas, Hawaii, Colorado. No California. How about Maine, Shell? What do you think? I know
Never been
Florida.
there. I don't know.
I may have a place in Florida soon. Yes, you may. Candy Cordy. Yes, you may have a place in Florida. All right, guys. I want to talk about something just briefly, real quick. Um, and it's one of those things where it's something that I feel like we're going to experience a scene from The Hangover for this upcoming reunion. Yeah, it probably will be, Jay. So, I mean, Shelly's going to be there to take good care of us. So I think we'll be all right, Shelly and Tammy. So we'll be okay. So I want to share this with you guys. California, there you go. California, there you go. I want to share this with you, and I'm going to share my screen for a second. So I heard about this, and I was kind of shocked a little bit. Kind of shocked a little bit. Let's see if I can get this to work. There we go. So California, or I'm sorry, not California, Michigan. It's actually the city of Detroit is built and is being sold the first 3D printed home in the state. So weird. So I was trying to figure this out a little bit. Let me blow this picture up so maybe I can make it a little bigger for you. I was trying to figure this out. So I guess when I saw it, I thought like a 3D printer was printing the walls and all this other stuff. But no, it's basically some of it's 3D printed, some of the stuff, but most of it's done by like robotic arms. So it's more like I guess like an AI, like a artificial intelligence kind of robotics thing. They took uh, this sounds funny with the strike and everything. They took an old auto plant. It's an old auto plant robot, and he does all the work on the inside. Does all the work and puts all this inside and outside. So 3D printed means that like a 3D printer can print something like in normal size. Like if you asked it to print like a pencil or a container or something, it can print the whole thing. It prints in 3D, right? Three dimensions instead of flat, right? So that's what it means. But and that's what I took it as. But I guess it's more of like an AI thing. So I will stay on this thing. But they said that the first 3D printed home, it's gonna be about 1,000 square feet. And the guy's name is Fernando Bales of Pontiac. And he's a lab manager for Citizens Robotic. So definitely interesting to me. Definitely interesting. Somebody was saying it's going to go for a couple $100,000 because it's the first one. That's just weird to me, I guess. I guess that's just weird to me. But I wanted to bring it up to you guys so you heard it here first. Is a 3D print? No, it's a house, but I mean, like I said, it's robotic, done robotic. So just different, like an AI kind of built house, which is weird to me. So definitely wanted to bring it up here so you guys could hear that. So 3D printing, the first 3D AI printed home in Detroit is going up for sale soon. So that's that. All right. Let's get back to our normal business here. Let's get back to our normal business. So let's talk a little bit about destination. What's a town in Michigan that you've always liked? So I can tell you Katie Cheever's favorite town already. I can name that one. It starts with an S, has an H in it, right? So tell me though, folks, if there's a town in Michigan besides, I mean, even the one you live, I guess, but probably besides something you place you live, give me something that a town that you would be interested in maybe, oh, we could get a place here. Traverse City. Yep, Traverse City is a good one. I love the food up there. I'm a big foodie. Grand Haven. Jay, what's the difference between Grand Haven and South Haven? And maybe Katie can chime in on this too. What's the difference in those two places? Grand Haven, South Haven. What's the difference? Is one more secluded than the other, but both on water? Hey, so what else? What other towns, guys? What other towns in Michigan you always have liked? Grand is better. Okay. I should probably fight you for that. But what about like Tawas? I know a lot of people go to Tawas on the east side of the state. Um, I mean, way up there, Copper Harbor, stuff like that. What about, I'm trying to think of other places, Petoskey? Lake City is nice. I don't know where Lake City is. Sheboygan, yeah, Traverse City, yeah. Caseville, now we're talking. Caseville. Caseville, the Cheeseburger Festival spot. That's not a bad spot. So, what's a town? Oscoda, baby.
You know who that
Who
is?
is Bill Polk in the house? Oscoda's not a bad little spot, especially if you're trying to sell a lakefront house. It's not a bad little spot. So somebody I'll tell you is Torch Lake. I got a buddy that lives, and I'm surprised not on. Jimmy Capelli lives up in Torch Lakes. That's not a bad spot. So where, like, think about that for me, folks, for a minute. What's a town in Michigan you always have liked and maybe thought about getting a place, or maybe that's where we were retired to, that kind of thing. So just curious. All right. So no magic Mike today. So I want to throw one more at you. I want to throw one more question at you. Okay, one more question at you. And it's the most important one of all. It's the most important one of all. Where would you live if you could wave a magic wand and money didn't matter? Where would you live? Where would you go? Where would you be? And I want to have a discussion about it. I want to talk about it because it's one of those things where I kind of figure out and kind of think about where, like what draws people to what place. And again, you can go anywhere you want. You can go anywhere you want. Tell me what the things are you would look for. Okay. If you can make Italy, there you go, Kath. Not bad, not bad. But tell me why, Kath. Tell me why you go to Italy. I know the gnocchi because that's good stuff, right? That's my face. She's rolling her eyes at me. She's like, gnocchi, come on. Italy, not a bad spot. Where, if you could wave a magic wand and money was no object, where would you go? Right? Where would you go? I think, yeah, family. Okay, that's cool. Family in Italy. I like it. Very cool. I got a friend that is got a lot of family in Malta. I've never been, but he goes every once. A lake and a dock. Okay. Okay. So tell me the difference as far as how big a lake we talking about. We talking about big lake, small lake, the moon. The moon, eh? Jay, let me ask you this: would you go to Mars if they had flights like flights were normalized going to Mars or the moon? Would you go? Dogbone Heights, baby. Yes, sir. Dogbone Heights. You must like the canoeing that you have every couple of years in Dogbone Heights because that's what we do have. Quebec City, not bad, not bad, not bad. Quebec City is nice. A walled city, right? Quebec City, a walled city. So my son, that's one of his favorite trips he ever took for school. Is he went to Quebec City and he ran with dogs and all kinds of stuff like that. So that's cool stuff. So Jay, you wouldn't be scared at all, huh? If you went to the moon, if the moon was a more normalized trip, you wouldn't scare you at all. Oh, Bill Polk, always got jokes. Always got jokes for me. Oh, yeah. Wolverine Lake. Where's Wolverine Lake at, buddy? Come on. Talk to me about that. So that's what I want to know. Let's get into this then. So would your dream house, if you could wave a magic wand, would your dream house, I'd be going home. Yeah. Jeez, you're killing me. Would it be a ranch or would it have multiple floors? Tell me that, folks. Your dream house, if there again, money was no object, would it be ranch or would it be multiple things? Find me a darn house. Yeah, listen, buddy, I'm working on it. I'm always working on it. Doesn't matter as long as it has fish. There you go. Multiple floors. Bailey, tell me why. Tell me why. I think about it sometimes. Like I have this in my mind. Sometimes it'd be like the old Hudson's be like, on this floor we got games. On this floor we got this. On this floor we got this. On this floor we got that.
She's still in her 20s.
So she can move up and down the stair. Nothing hurts yet, Bailey. So you can go up and down. Okay. Chris Bergeron says a ranch. So does Kathy. A big ass ranch, says Steve Kreitz. Yeah, absolutely. Would it? It's okay. Let's take another step. Would it be on a lot of acreage, small amount of acreage, or tight boundaries? What would you do? You can tell who's older. Yeah. So my tenants can have his own place like now. That's a pretty good one. So tenant can have a place like. So tell me that. So underground bunker in a mountainside would be sort of cool. Just saying, West Virginia. So Jay, the only cool underground, I've seen a couple. There's one on Grozeel that's actually for sale now for 7 or 8. And it has like an underground tunnel to the boathouse because the guy that owned it was Henry Ford's muscle. So he was paranoid. So he had to be able to get to his boat and get off the island as fast as he could. I saw another one in Farmington Hills once where they built a bunker into like a mound, almost like it wasn't a high mound. So it was like, it was lower than ground level, but they built a bunker into something like that. That was kind of cool. So I always heard that the Fisher building and the GM headquarters too had underground tunnels. Underground tunnels would be cool. Barn dominium in the hillside. That's not bad. I like a little bit of land, but Kath, how much is a little bit of land, right? How much is a little bit? Like I just sold a client. How much did they get out? 18?
18.
I mean, if a client had just had 18 acres, is 18 acres too much? Is 2 acres enough? Is 1 acre enough? Is enough where you don't have to see your neighbor? I mean, do you want to be so far away from everything? Because I guess here's where I struggle with this is we start to get acreage. Then all of a sudden there's nobody around. Like you're by yourself. And then you got to go to the grocery store. It's 20 minutes away. Like that's right. That's where the rub comes. Like if you want acreage, then you got to be away from stuff. Right.
That's why I like where we live, though.
Right. So Grozeel, the reason I love it the most is that I can be away and feel like I'm up north, but I come back off that island. I could go to Kroger. I mean, Kroger's on the island, but I mean, like life is
5 minutes.
right,
away.
right. Love a few acres, 2 to 3. Okay. Bill Polk, talk to me. What about you? How many acres you looking for, buddy? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? And again, some people like my son would love a house in the woods. Get him a couple hunting dogs and be out in the woods, and he would think that's the greatest thing in the world. But is that for everybody? Missile silo. That's a good one. That's a good one, missile silo. But so think about it. Would houseboat, the ocean is a yeah. So I think there's a guy that's got a houseboat on the Detroit River because he keeps calling it, the house, the floating house or something like that. I gotta investigate that more. But that'd be kind of cool. I mean, that would be cool. How many folks would do that? Would take a boat on some body of water and live on it, right? There's houses on the west side of Grosse Ile that are on West River Road that jut out into the water, into that Trenton Channel. That's weird. I'd be afraid my basement would flood. That's what I'd be afraid
It
of.
looks so cool though.
It does, but it looks cool. But I think it would be weird. Like I'd be afraid that I'd be drowning.
So if you could live anywhere, where would you?
Where would I go? I'm going to say something funny. I think Alaska. I think Alaska would be cool as hell.
To move there?
I think it depends how old I am. If I'm an old man, then I mean I don't want to be around people, I guess. But I don't know. I love where we live. I really do. I think it's different.
That's what I was.
Whatever is on a lake, no yard needed. Okay. So I know some folks on this actual show that are lake people. Tell me, does it have to be a sport lake? Does it have to be a sport lake? Alaska's overrated. Come on, buddy. Come on, Tidwell. Killing me over there. The moon, right? Yeah. Tell me, lake people or people that know lake people. How big a lake we talking about? It's all sport lake. Lots of people on the lake. What? That's the things I'm trying to get at. I'm trying to get around to. I'm trying to dig out and figure out what because people tell me all kinds of stuff, and I tell you what it starts at. It always starts with like I have these really specific requirements, and then they buy something that nobody wants. That nothing had nothing to do with what they said. So it's crazy stuff. Alaska, not a lot of people. Okay, how much a lot of people? Half dozen. Okay, I'll give you an example, Kath. I live on a cul-de-sac. I think we have 12 families, right? Is it 12? Something like that. And the guy next door to me put a fence up and it ruined the whole cul-de-sac for me. It ruined the whole damn thing. So, but it's okay. So does it have to be hot where you're at? Like I would be okay going up north. I mean, living there. 70s would be good for me. Doesn't to me just has to have fish. How many folks want a place to fish? I mean, would that be important to you? Right? It's definitely, if you could wave a magic wand and be anywhere, what would it look like, guys? And it feels like I'm not going to say boring without motorboating both kinds. Yeah, that's true. You're killing me. God dang it. Man,
He's
Bill,
a little slow today, Bill.
Yeah, he might have had a couple of beers today. I don't know. Yep, up north on a small lake just for the view. So, Bale, you're just going for the view. Okay. Views are important, right? Views are definitely important.
I could pick anywhere.
Yeah, where?
I'd stay on the island, but go to the water.
Go to the river? Okay. Yeah.
So it's in our backyard.
In our backyard. Yeah. So that's folks, that's what the boss wants over here. She says we got to be on the river. So and I tell you what, she's very specific. Don't let her kid you, okay? It can't be East River Road because you have to walk across the street to get to the river. It has to be river in your backyard. So that's where she's at. I would not like it if it's too hot. Chris Bergeron, I agree with you 100%. 100%. I would not like it hot either. You hear that,
It's
Florida?
Michigan. It's like 95 in October.
I know it's weird. It is weird. It is weird. It's definitely weird.
It's hot here.
Oh yeah. So, folks, like again, I was trying to have a discussion about if you can make magic wand and be anywhere. That's all I was trying to figure out. All right. So, river is dirty. Yeah, you know what? It's a lot cleaner than it used to be. It's a lot cleaner than it used to be, buddy. It's a lot cleaner than it used to be. I can tell you that much. It is a lot cleaner than it used to be. So wildlife is back. All kinds of good wildlife is back. So river is dirty. Oh, yeah. Always got a hater out there. All right, guys. So let's do this. Let's go to the second most important part of this show. This or that, this or that, this or that. No, Mike's not coming on, buddy. Mike's not coming on today, Jay. Sorry. He's got a prior commitment. Well, we got this or that, this or that, this or that. Your job for this or that. I put up two different choices. They may be related. They may be not. They may be ridiculous. I don't know. But you choose one or the other, and we decide what the main choice is for the day. Here we go with this or that, this or that. Boom. Up north or down south? What are you choosing? Up north, moving up north or down south? What do you choose? I know you choose Florida girl. Mm-hmm. Up north or down south? Which one are you choosing? Put it in the chat. Bailey goes up north. Chris Bergeron goes up north. Bill Polk, you better not lie to me because I know exactly what you want. Up north, Kathy Cordy. See, everybody's against you. See? Southern Comfort. You're
There we
killing me,
go, there we
Tidwell.
go.
Steve Kreitz goes Southern Comfort. Aye, aye, aye. Katie goes West. That's not a choice, girl. Come on. One of each. Get it,
All
one of
right,
each.
Bill.
You better sell out of t-shirts, buddy. Jeez. I'll give you 10 seconds, guys. Up north versus down south. It looks like we're almost tied up, but Katie threw that West in there. North, that a girl. That's my girl. So we're going up north wins that one. West is the new south. It is, really? That's going to mess up my directions, man. Holy smokes. All right, let's see. Where is number 2 here? Come on. There we go. All right, bigger choice. Cabin in the woods versus lake house. I'm just curious. I want to see if this goes. Because everybody talks water all the time. I just want to see. Cabin in the woods versus lake house, huh?
I'd pick a lake house.
I know you would. Cabin in the woods versus the lake house. This or that. Where's my sign girl at? This or that. This. Troy Phillips in the house. Young man, I'm going to be seeing you on Saturday. Good to see you. Chris Bergeron goes lake house. Katie Chewer goes lake house. Kathy Corey goes lake house. Big ass lake house. Steve Kreitz. Rich Rice in the house. Holy smokes. The class of 1993 is just loaded in here. All right, we got one cabin in the woods. Chastity, the only person. One cabin in the woods. Lake house by the edge of the woods. Are you going to go to grandmother's house with that? Is that what you're doing? All right, your people have spoken, Shelly. Lake house. Cabin in the woods was garbage, I guess.
Think you would pick lake house too.
I probably would, but I just like the underdog on that one. I just like the underdog. All right. Number 3. Let's see. 3D printed home versus brick and mortar. Tom Witzel in the house, too. Holy smokes. The class of 1993 is loading the show today. 3D printed house like the one they're doing in Detroit, or sticks, bricks, and mortar? What are you going to go with? 3D printed home or sticks, bricks, and mortar? What do you got for me? Let's see what they go with here. Yeah. Sticks, bricks, and mortar. That a girl, Kath. What do you think? 3D printed home or sticks, brick, and mortar? And I said, like I said, it sounds like a misnomer because it's basically AI doing it. Sticks, bricks, and mortar, says Chris Bergeron. Bricks, etc. Bill Polk. 3D and the D, Jason Tidwell. Chastity Townsend, old school brick. So the big ass wolf doesn't get me. What do you think, guys? 3D printed home or sticks, bricks, and mortar? Because like I said, we'll see this thing. I mean, we'll see if this thing catches on. You know, we'll see if it catches on.
I for sure wouldn't want the first one.
No, I definitely, because you know that road I'd be jacked up. I'd be like, he didn't do it right. He screwed up some stuff. Jason says old school. Got 10 seconds, guys. Sticks, bricks, and mortar. That a girl, Bailey. That a girl. All right, so we'll go sticks, bricks, and mortar on that one. The 3D printing is maybe good for some stuff, but it's not good enough for building your house. Now, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, we're going to the best segment of the show where you could become rich beyond your wildest dreams. Okay? You have a chance to win millions of dollars on a scratch-off ticket, courtesy of the Bergeron team and Talkin Real Estate. What realtors see? Dum, dum, dum. Your job is to caption the 3 weird pictures that I find or have seen with my own eyes for, yeah, I almost lost track. Yeah, I know it. So what is the caption you would put on a real estate listing for this one here? The best ones make us laugh or cry. We choose one to win millions of dollars or the chance at for a scratch-off ticket. Jason Tidwell goes bingo.
I want him to sing it, though.
The Great Wolf Lodge. Chris Bergeron goes doghouse. Come on, Tom Wentzel, where you at? Oh, you're right, Bill. That's Aaron Polk's house. Yes, it is.
It's going to be your house after the show.
You're damn right. I'm going to send a picture to her. I'm not saying under the dog. I would hate to clean up after that pup. Yeah, no kidding. That back porch must be really bad. I don't even know where's the basement. Oh, I got 30 seconds, guys. What caption would you put on this? What realtor see? This one I gotta confess, I did not see myself. Doggy daycare. You got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is bingo. Yeah, it was definitely a good one. Jason Tidwell, you are the winner of What Realtor See number 1. Number 2 is just as ridiculous. And here we go. Again, this is another one. Today I kind of pulled it out. I didn't do a lot of showings in the last few days, so just trying to pull out some interesting looking stuff. Your job is to caption it, the chance to win millions of dollars on a scratch off ticket, courtesy of the Bergeron team and Talkin Real Estate. What do you got for me? What do you got? This is a tough one. Folks are struggling with this one. They're already struggling with this one. Where's Katie Chuber at on this? Let's see what she has to say. House built from shells. Okay. I can see that. What do you think? Where's Tom Witzel and Troy Phillips in the house? Where are those boys? Rich Rice, come on, buddy. The Carolinas got all kinds of crazy houses. Seashell by the sea pool. That's a good one. Pikachu. Good grief. Are they making a pocket live action? That's a good one. What do you think, guys? There's one big ass alien head. That's what I thought too. Smurf Palace. Yep. Shelly's home. What the hell? You're never getting that. I don't care what you do. Huh? She is not winning that. There's no way in hell. You're not getting whatever that is. There's no way in hell that's happening.
I think it looks like SpongeBob's Airbnb.
It does. Come on, Tommy Wetzel. Use that. You're a magical guy.
Yep.
SpongeBob's home.
Jay Henry.
Jay Henry. Guys, you got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. Somebody looks like somebody's watching me skinny and dip. Jesus. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is the Smurf Palace. Bill Polk in the Smurf Palace. La, 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 la. I can hear him coming through there. You're not getting Shelly's house. There's no way.
Bailey, you would have won.
I
don't get a vote.
That's right. Sometimes she doesn't get a vote, Bailey, because she wants that damn thing. I know she does. All right. Last chance again to win millions of dollars on a scratch off ticket, courtesy of Talkin Real Estate and the Bergeron team. Here we go. Watch your eyes. That's smurfed up. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Your last chance at What Realtors See. Your last chance at What Realtors See. The ballroom, yeah. Welcome to Soul Train. That's pretty good. Twister on steroids, yep. Polka Dot Palace, yep. What do you think? It's a pretty good one. I definitely wake you up in the morning. You had to go downstairs. You're like, God dang it. Because you can see the pole in the basements like that too. That 70s show, yeah. Dangerous when drunk. Guys got about 30 seconds. The last room Jimi Hendrix was in. That's pretty good. 10 seconds, guys. 9, 8. Pie chart presentation. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, hold on. Wowzer. Those mushrooms are really good too. That's pretty funny. Bad trip. Yep. And we're going to go with our good friend Tim. Welcome to Soul Train. That was great. Look at this guy. That was a great week. That's awesome. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. All right, guys. So the very end of the show has always got kind of the same stuff going on. Real quick, if you have not joined the Talking Real Estate Facebook group. Shelly is in charge of that. It's growing every day. It's been over 1,000. I know Jay Tibble is very excited about that.
I just want everybody to remind Scott that he said once I got it up over 1,000, I got a present.
Okay, I will get you a present. So yes, if you have not joined the Talking Real Estate Facebook group, it's over 1,000 people now. We do all kinds of games and fun stuff and ask ridiculous questions and show you even more content than you see here. So Talking Real Estate, the Facebook group. That wouldn't know about things like that. Yeah, that's funny. So feel free to hit the QR code. Check it out. Come to that pool.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That pool. Jesus. So feel free to hit the QR code real quick. Guys, we always do an after show in there for a couple minutes. So definitely we'll be heading there in a second to that Facebook group. Can't wait for the celebratory stream when you hit your 250 episode, $1,000 milestone. Showcase, smash over the best. Listen,
Oh, that'd be good.
I tell you what, Jay, I'll tell you a quick story. We used to do outtakes when Don and I were on the show together. We used to do commercials and we used to do outtakes. There's some fun. Like he fell off a dolly one time. There's stories about going to Bill Polk's Skoda house that we helped him buy, and his truck broke down and we had to take a box truck back. There's all kinds of good outtakes like that. So maybe I'll have you help me with that. Maybe we'll do like a live show or something like that, because our last one wasn't bad. So we definitely do something like that. So guys, I'm going to head to the after show now because Shelly and I are going to go eat at our favorite place, which is our favorite after show place is Sahara Restaurant with my man Sam, who's always good to us. So
Prince Bergeron, come on up there.
yeah, that's right. Anybody wants to come and enjoy, have a little dinner with us, we're heading there right to the show. I'm Scott.
I'm Shelly.
And we're talking real estate. See ya. Kiddo should kick